Hey guys, so in today's vlog, I want to talk a little bit about free will. And I'm gonna try and put like free will as simply as I can because I know it's like kind of a confusing topic. Um, so here is an understanding of free will from a simpler perspective. All right, so it seems, let's talk about purpose. If you really simplify what your purpose is on life, your purpose is to learn about your soul. Your purpose here on life is to understand the creator, and in order to understand the creator, you will need to understand yourself. Now, that isn't easy because as we came down in the evolution process, so like, you know, we start from a dot, let's say, like you're literally a molecule, an atom, a proton, whatever you want to call it, I don't know. But you're literally this vibration of energy. That's it. Okay? So you have no form, you have no body, but there is a mental aspect. You do, that's spirit. Okay? So in order to come down in this physical form, which is created through sacred geometry, just like the trees are created, in order to come down to this form and go through the process of sacred geometry, you get to choose your parents. So you choose what kind of experiences that you want to have. And often when we choose our parents, there a lot of times, like, souls are just like human beings, right? We want to kind of hang and go with familiar energies, usually because you know their blueprint. When you're up in the ether, you have the wisdom of knowing, like, this parent that you want to be born to, you've known their soul before, and you know what their learning process is, what they want to learn, how their soul wants to evolve. So you actually end up choosing your parents based on what kind of experiences that you want in this lifetime. Okay. So and you start from a single, like, you start from as a cell, right? And that's sacred geometry. The most sacred form within geometry that we know of is the circle. That's the beginning. A cell is a circle. So you decide these are the lessons you want to learn. How much hardship are you going to have in this lifetime? All of that is decided. That's why astrology is important. That the time that you're born and the way the planets are aligned are going to say a lot about what you're going to go through in life. So once you get down here, we forget. There's 3 different veils. As per the Kabbalah, we first have a veil, so we separate ourselves, basically. There's 3. The first one is we create a separation between us and Mother Nature. That's one. The second one is the veil between us, so the separation between us and our soul. That's the second veil. The third veil, higher up in the tree of life, is the veil between us and the ultimate creator. So we actually have to go through 3 veils in order to achieve this vibration of oneness, which is what the soul wants, which is why we're here. We're here to release karma in order for the soul to evolve. So the problem is we have these veils, which are created by the right side of the tree, which is the feminine energy of the tree. The masculine energy of the tree is unorganized. It's energy, it's very loving energy, but it's male, it's yang, and it's not organized. So the feminine side of the tree actually organizes all of those energies and is the creator of karma. And that's why once you get over this karma, like Saturn, if you have a lot of Saturn in your chart, once you release this karma, your sole purpose may be to just go through all this suffering, this pain, in order to find the goodness in life. Because once you've suffered, there's more appreciation. Always. If you've ever been, if you've ever experienced loss, or if you've experienced failure, that's a good one. If you've experienced failure, the successes you will celebrate much more, and you're gonna appreciate the little things. Most people walk around blinded. They'll manifest something, and then they're on to the next thing. They don't have appreciation because they're comfortable. Suffering, that's why once you go through your karma with the planet Saturn, Saturn is full of wealth. Once you've done that karma, that wealth and abundance is all yours. And you actually have more wealth and abundance with Saturn than even Jupiter, because your soul has evolved. So free will. Now we have the free will because remember, there's 3 veils that we have to get through. And the first veil, just to remind you, is the separation between us and Mother Nature. Now, I've been through this so many times. There are spiritualists and souls that I have experienced who are so veiled. And veiling means judgments. If you are a very judgy person, that's a veil. Just the ego is heavy. You know, you don't do anything within the first 3 seconds, we judge people. That's just how it is. You can be loving and come from your heart chakra, but that judgment aspect of self is extremely high. Now, if that veil with Mother Nature and you don't feel the oneness with nature, and the oneness that I'm talking about is not like going to the beach and cleansing, putting your hands in the water and cleansing because it's doing something for you, but literally respecting Mother Nature in a sense where when someone litters, it's like, why are they doing that? Don't you know the chaos that you're creating? Don't you know how much you're hurting Mother Nature, her vibration? Because without her vibration, we don't have a planet to live on. That's it. It's really that simple. So if you don't even have that simple regard for Mother Nature, you haven't even passed the first veil. And it's not, you can't think the regard for service to self. You can't just take from her sacred water and then feel like, okay, I respect Mother Nature. No, you have to do for her things like, so the first service that you reach, and you do this with your free will once the veil of us separated from nature is gone, the first thing that you're going to notice yourself doing is you're going to do meditations for Mother Nature. You are going to begin to visualize these lights and this geometry, and you're going to send these orbs, and you're going to do them and send them out to her for her vibration to increase. Do you see how this is service to others, including Mother Nature? This is not service to self. But the interesting thing is, it always ends up healing you. When you do things from your heart, love, throat, third eye, crown, and you make this connection with oneness, whatever you do brings you back healing. Always, always. So this connection with Mother Nature a true, beautiful connection, not a superficial, egoistic connection, because the ego will make you feel like you're connected with Mother Nature. You can go out because you've watched a lot of YouTube videos and feel like, you know, you need to ground yourself, the soles of your feet, they're important, which they are. And you go out and you do all these things, but remember, you're still taking from her, which is okay. She's a very, very giving mother, but she also needs nurture. So do you see the example here, even with Mother Nature, how service to self in regards to Mother Nature is very different than service to her? I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. I was kind of rambling, I said a lot of things, but I feel content, and I think I've given you a good example, even when it comes to the veiling, the first unveiling process, which is you don't see the difference between yourself and Mother Nature. You see yourself as one with Mother Nature. I think I've given some good examples, and oneness comes in the form of, like, my oneness that I've experienced is, you know, you pick up garbage because it doesn't matter whose it is. You know it's not gonna do her any good, her vibration, so you pick it up. I've taught my son to do the same thing. Or going to the ocean on a rainy day and not just enjoying the rain, not complaining about the wind smacking your face, but enjoying her beauty, and in that moment relishing in the wind, relishing in the rain, and then turning it around and saying thank you in gratitude and gratefulness, and giving her your energy back and sharing that vibration with Mother Nature and yourself. Love you guys.